ERB, would you like me to re-link the live stream once it goes back live?
You come back live first.
Yes, but don't bother. Don't worry about resharing it. Right, okay. Connection's back. This time, I am streaming with the stream key as opposed to the XSplit connection. Right, direct input. Set the button assignments for the 2P controller. It doesn't recognize the controller. Good start. Good start.
In the meantime, I'll just give ERB a personal reassurance. Okay. I will not talk about sports ball, because I think that's the last thing we want at the moment.
Well, you don't have to. I saw a comment in the chat along the lines of football's coming home.
No, it's not, sadly.
Or,
no, it's not, sadly.
Oh, it's
probably more interesting things than the football, like Kishi in Japan.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Maybe I can... Where's the PS4 controller?
So it's my birthday next week.
Oh, well, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you very much, Kishi.
Congratulations.
Be my birthday in about 4 weeks on Saturday, I think.
So that means 1 week before you head off to Japan?
Well, 5 days, yeah. 5 days, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I could do this in Windows. Be right back. I'll still be able to hear you, though. I just need to see if I can change which controller is associated with which port, because I could just associate this controller with port 2.
Which controller are you using? Is it a Xbox or
the PlayStation 3 controller?
PS3. Okay. PS3.
Yeah. Okay. But it acts like a Microsoft controller. I'm gonna Google this. How does one respectfully assign an Xbox controller to a different number on PC?
So we're an earthquake in Canterbury, or was that ERB typing on his keyboard?
That was ERB typing on his keyboard.
Okay, I was just kidding anyway.
Not how to connect to wireless. How can I tell... How do I tell Windows that my controller is number 2? Is there any way to change controller slot through Windows? That's what I'm looking for. Windows bases it on IDs. Okay. So what, I just keep removing the controller until it comes up another number? 1. 1. 1. 1. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I need the PlayStation 4 controller then. But where is it?
Would it be next to the PS3? Or since you have a PS4, could you sync your PS4 controller to it?
I'm looking for the PS4 controller that I use for the PS4 so I can use it on PC.
To catch that.
I tidied up. And now I can't find any.
Yeah, that's the inconvenience with tidying up. Where things are. And you end up having to raid the room like they did in Finders Keepers, if anybody remember that show, and end up making a big mess again.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Aha!
Yep.
I may have a solution.
Yep.
I found another PS3 controller.
Was that good news?
Haha! Plugs in his. It plugs in his player too. Haha! Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Looks like we're on our way back. Well,
I'm not gonna bother putting the headphones back on. Thank you to everybody for staying with me during this difficult time. I'll need to refresh my my chat. Right. They say that if the achievement is glitched, do the achievement criteria with a second controller. Do I have another? No, I'm using it for the microphone. Unless this is it.
back.
Even better.
Welcome, Mike E.L. the Gamer.
No, this is not the right.
E.L. the Gamer says his favourite thing about football is pissing off 90% of the world by calling it soccer. Yes, FIFA International Soccer, like I used to play on the Sega Genesis. Yes, Americans
Genesis does
call it soccer. Canadians, I think, call it soccer. Japanese people call it soccer. And we Brits call it football.
soccer.
I don't know what the Australians call it. The Germans call it Fußball, which back into English as football.
That just sounds like football.
Yeah. Le foot.
That's upset everything. Marvelous. Is that USB bandwidth? Right. Oh.
To be fair, you actually
hate
use your
the
feet,
universe.
unlike in American football. Yeah. American football is a bit like rugby, but with these fancy armors and helmets. It's sort of like a weird cross between rugby and Power Rangers.
What? Why is it windowed?
I don't really
At
like
what point
rugby.
did
I don't like it.
I swear I am gonna stab something.
Gubby's gonna stab something, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man. So now I've got... Oh boy.
Don't worry, Albie. You'll leave PlusNet soon. Oh wait, that's not PlusNet, that's XSplit. What was it called?
Why did it want to restart my PC?
We're going to, like, watch Albie restart his PC live or something.
No, I'm not... It's not that bad. Right.
By the way, cool background.
Controller 2 is connected. Oh yeah, Space Adventure Cobra, yeah. Right, I'm back.
Like EL the Gamer says, lol, rugby and Power Rangers. Yeah, except, in American football and rugby, they don't do martial arts. They just wear the fancy armor. Well, not all Power Rangers wear armor, but the VR Troopers wore armor, and some Power Rangers wore armor. If you may remember, the Green Ranger had a shield, and the White Ranger had a shield. Power Rangers had funny, fancy pieces of armor tied to their arms and legs to make them all look like badass and such.
Make them look like badass and such. That was the pitch in the boardroom.
Well,
we need the Power Rangers to look like badass and such.
yeah. Well, at least that was what was going on in the ballroom of my head, because couldn't think of any better way to describe it.
Okay. Does that not count? Oh my god, I have to wait for them to recharge.
Is that the control pad?
I'm gonna keep doing it until it works. No, the power-ups in the game. Dodged him. He's got a tiny bit of health left. I want to get the one from...
Meanwhile, Matsu says he wishes he could revert to Windows 7 on his laptop. It's locked to Windows 10.
When I bought my laptop, I thought about turning it back to Windows 7. I had a really long time deciding whether or not to actually do it. In the end, I chose not to because I couldn't guarantee that the drivers that I needed would be available.
The thing is,
Did it not count?
In 2020, Microsoft are going to stop supporting Windows 7, so as much as I'm not a big fan of Windows 10, I think best thing to do is stick to Windows 10. Mike, I do not have a Twitter.
Not everyone has Twitter.
Not me. Fan of social media.
Right, this works as an idea. Yeah, there will be a slight echo because of the way I've got this set up.
Is it all working now?
Right, okay.
Seriously.
Well,
Yeah, I'll be able to answer that question.
What I've decided to do is play with a controller and just switch the one that was plugged in and set it so I'm playing as player 2. That should fix the glitch with the achievements. But I will definitely, because I've got a review of this outstanding for random access, I'm going to give Soy a little addendum to add. I went for all the achievements and this game has bugged achievements, blah blah blah. You know, I'll write a little segment.
Little caveat, yeah.
It doesn't affect the score. I gave this game, I think it was a 6.5, which I think is fair, given that the story mode doesn't give you any story at all apart from blocks of text. That it's the same side activities between missions over and over and over again. It's quite frankly lazy. Hopefully the stream quality isn't bad now that I've switched to stream key as opposed to YouTube or YouTube.
Stream quality looks fine to me.
Right, so the bit rate I've got it set on.
I can watch it in 720p max.
Yeah, I've got it set to 2250 bit rate, which should be enough for
yeah, 720p is good enough for me.
Right, that should count. Give me my achievement. I'm playing as player 2's controller. You've got to be shitting me.
So
it's still not counting. That was player 2's controller.
Right. So, I'm watching in HD without lag. I'm used to 240p XD.
Right, I'm gonna have to try something else then, because maybe my PlayStation buttons mod is affecting the
You're not playing the PlayStation version, you're playing a PlayStation buttons mod. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that maybe that is fucking with it. It's the last thing I can think of. that might be causing problems. So I've disabled the PlayStation Buttons mod. We'll switch to player 2. Carry on using player 2 because that is what people have said works for them. I'm going to try it like that. So, ninjutsu. No, we're not going to use Sakura because her ninjutsu sucks. Ino's fine. Right, Naruto. Gaara. Why not? Doesn't matter who it is. Maybe this time it will actually give me my achievement for winning with partners.
Who asks, is
everyone still there
in this game?
Haku is not in this game.
Okay. Well, there's your answer,
Haku and Zabuza are not in this game. That part of the Naruto story is actually considered unimportant. Even by Masashi Kishimoto himself, it's sort of considered unimportant. So, it only really appears in, say, like, the first 2 Ultimate Ninja games, and then from there on, nothing. It's not in any of the Storm games. Okay. His health is low enough now that my partner should kill him. Nope, I've got to wait for them to charge again.
Sue says you'll be right back.
Alright.
In like 30 minutes, 15, 10, 5, miss. Okay. I don't know.
Right, I definitely killed him with support ninjutsu. As player 2.
Who?
With no PlayStation button mod active. A solution to almost all Ninja Storm 1's problems. Achievements aren't unlocking for me. Plug in 2 controllers and complete them on a 2P versus battle. What, with P1 and P2? Right, which means I need to find that PS4 controller. Come on, XSplit. Come on, XSplit. 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 Read all about it. XSplit won't switch to the BRB screen. Marvelous. Everyone's favorite piece of shit software is here.
XSplit, is this the thing that you had to pay for or something?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's the thing that I had to pay for.
Poor old DRB, he's paying money for software that will not do him proud.
I remember when you could do a preview in XSplit, and now I don't seem to have that functionality. Oh, and now it works.
Alright, it works. Oh, we see ERB's Andy Pants
PS4
mascot.
controller.
ERB will be right back with a PS4 controller that will hopefully work. So peeps, if you know where to share this stream, whether it's Discord or Twitter or Facebook.
Please don't bother sharing this stream.
Oh,
It really is a garbage stream at this point. Don't bother
Don't
sharing
listen
it.
to me, I'm talking a load of
Nothing
crap.
but technical issues.
Murphadup says, yo,
Absolute
ERB,
technical
what's
issues.
up?
Yo, tech issues. How's it going?
That's what's been
Murphadup.
going on.
God damn it. Now, I know I haven't put it in any of the boxes that were in storage. I know that for a fact. So I should just be able to put my hands on it.
Doesn't seem all good on the ERB side, Murphadup. Doing, Kishi?
Yeah?
See if you were still there.
Still here.
Because we've been a bit silent.
What I can add to this, really.
There's not much I could add to this either, but I'm still adding something.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I apologise.
Entertaining everybody by talking a load of crap, while ERB's frustrated trying to look for that missing
Elusive
PS4 controller. Yep, lost PS4 controller.
It is an awkward one, isn't it? Okay, there is another solution.
Another solution? What could that be?
Fingers crossed it's a final solution. Let's have a go. Right, okay. Because my PC's a piece of shit.
Okay.
We'll try this.
X.
Right, what have I got plugged in? PS3 controller that thinks it's controller 1. Okay. Let's plug in the one that thinks it's... sorry, the one that thinks it's controller 1, not controller 2. Okay. Yep. Right. Let's plug in this one and hope it thinks it's controller 2 and or I don't run out of USB bandwidth to use it. Right, it's lit up as controller 1. But this one's controller 1. That doesn't make any sense. This could be another absolute disaster. Well, my controller is ready to use, says my PC, so you never know. But I can't find my PS4 controller, so I'm trying something else. This is a PlayStation 2 wired controller plugged into a PlayStation 2 controller adapter.
But that's the method I usually use
PC.
on the rare basis that I play video games on my PC. Extremely rare basis, more like.
1P versus 2P. But it's not reading it as player 2. Of course it isn't. Why would it?
So I dropped my scissors. Maybe I should stop
Why would
messing
it
around with my
not do its
scissors.
job?
ERB.
Yeah, that's probably for the best, Sushi.
Yeah, good point, Keshi. ERB, is your PS2 control adapter a 2-plugged one like mine?
No.
No?
Single plug, and it should be working.
One.
Should be plug and play.
Because my PS2 controller adapter has 2 plugs, and I think if you, depending on which one of them you plug them into, it detects it as player 1 or player 2. I think that's the way it works, but no. I'm not sure since I never play 2-player games. I only play single. because I have no friends.
No, that's not the...
Forever alone, eh?
That's not the case with...
I'm a lonely Englishman in South Wales.
Eject PlayStation 3 controller. Still thinks there's 2 PS3 controllers plugged in. Forever young, I wanna be forever young.
And we're back.
Nope, it's not reading it.
We're back.
Right. No, that's the wrong one. God damn it. You see, I don't really have a wired Xbox 360 controller kicking around. I used to. I had an Afterglow, but it stopped working. I mean, my Afterglow was my pride and joy when it came to controllers. I got this dodgy USB hub that no longer adequately operates. I get USB bandwidth issues on it, which is just ridiculous. That tells me that it's dying. I can't have more than like 2 high requirement USB devices plugged in at once. But it could also be a dodgy cable. Like, the hub just flickers. It's not supposed to do that, but I take out this controller cable and then it works.
He is saying something on screen, but I can't hear his voice.
Me or Yabi?
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me the microphone.
Lost his voice.
It's just all going wrong for him.
Oh man,
more frustrated to the level where he loses his voice, and he's still, his lips are still moving, but his voice is still not coming out.
Mic or something, I don't know.
But I can't hear what
Maybe
you're
he
saying.
temporarily muted it because
he doesn't want us to hear what's coming out of his mouth right now.
He's frustrated.
No, it just doesn't work,
Having
guys.
a quick rant off air-ish. Even though we can still see him, but we just can't hear him.
Yeah, I'm
Can you hear
anticipating
him?
a lot. No, I can't hear him. No, I'm just anticipating a lot of 4-letter words coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. I can't blame him. Frustrated with my tech as well, and out of my mouth comes the same sort of profane language that have come out of VRB's mouth, and maybe out of your mouth as well, Kishi?
On very rare occasions, yeah. I try to avoid it if I can help it.
You must have a really fucking awesome computer, eh, Kishi?
Hello.
No, not really.
Chew on. Okay, I'll be.
Can you
I can
hear
you
me?
now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Right, that was Discord deciding that it no longer wanted to see my microphone, despite the fact that nothing had changed regarding my microphone.
It's today, isn't it?
That was my laptop deciding to have problems.
Then XSplit, now Discord.
I pretty much consider this stream a write-off at this point. We're ending at 11 o'clock regardless.
Fair enough,
That's okay.
Probably for the best.
Whether I can get this shit to work or not. What I'm trying to do now is figure out... Yeah, so the cable... I might need to unplug my microphone again. one of these USB cables, my hub doesn't like. So I'm going to try using a different one. Be right back. I see the problem.
ERB is sorting his tech out and me and Keshi are silent. You all can watch this amazing looking Naruto footage.
Feel like that
You
sort of
should
thing,
be
of
able
course.
to hear me now. You should be able to hear me. The fact that you can't is very, very worrying. You should have been able to
I can hear you
me.
now, yeah.
I can hear you now.
Right, okay. And 2 controllers are active at the same time. Fucking hell.
Finally
Okay.
work.
Appears to be.
Now, yeah.
I blame this awful, awful port for making me have to do it this way. If you don't have 2 controllers, how the fuck are you meant to get these achievements?
It kind of brings that song by Pink Floyd to mind. How did it go? At the end, he said, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. If you don't have any
What?
pudding, you don't get
I think
any meat.
That's what you're thinking of, isn't it?
Yes. Have any pudding unless you don't eat your meat.
I'm glad you guys know what the fuck you're talking about, because I certainly don't.
From the wall, isn't it? If I remember right.
Oh, then I
Welcome
should
back,
know it.
Matzo. He is bored when you are offline, so he can make a stream outro for Beyond the Waving Guy. Okay.
That's not a guy, that's a girl.
That's a girl.
Triangle.
That's Millie Thompson.
Yeah.
That
Who
is
it is?
Millie Thompson of the Bernadelli Insurance Company. You...
I'm not
Philistine.
familiar with that.
As if you didn't know who that was.
Yeah, you Luddite.
Adverts or something. Oh, the waving person. Then.
Okay. That should be an achievement. I should get an achievement for that. Right, it didn't work. That's fine. I'm going to try it with the other controller. If it still doesn't work, I'm going to get a memory editor and hack the addresses. Because at this point, I'm owed this achievement. Yeah, it's cheating. I don't give a fuck. When the game makes it hard like this, I have to cheat to get my achievement. Because it's refusing to give it to me. Beating the opponent with an enemy combo, and it should count.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a sandwich and a drink.
Alright. Don't go anywhere, except, you know,
Get your sandwich
you're
and
going
drink.
somewhere.
I'll be right back.
Oh, are they set to ninjutsu on player 1? Okay. They're set to ninjutsu on player 1. That's fine. I'll do it with ninja tools then. I mowed that achievement. I got one! It popped!
Oh, nice.
All right, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Eventually.
Okay, character selection. Bingo. Right. Need to set them to characters with good combos. combo to get the combo one next. Sakura, yeah, whatever. Tap, 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 tap. It's working, it's working, it's working.
At least something's working.
Thankfully, right, okay. So now I need to get the one for combos. And I don't mean the delicious American snack. I mean the one for a combination.
I haven't had combos for ages.
I would say I haven't had them for about a year.
What's your favourite kind?
Pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza combos are A-okay. I haven't had any of the others. I've only had the pepperoni pizza.
I've had those. I've had the cheddar cheese pretzel ones or the cracker ones.
Ooh,
They're nice. I think they're just. I think there's another kind of pizza flavour.
Got the one for support combo. All right, they're working. They're working. Carry on.
Talking about our favourite flavours of American snack.
Character select. Now I have to set them to ninjutsu support.
In the meantime, I'm just wondering what kind of Japanese snacks I'm going to try while I'm out there.
Stuff that you can't get easily in the UK. Otherwise, there's no point. Absolutely. Because, I mean, I can get a few things here in the UK. Things like Pocky. You wouldn't go to Japan and then have Pocky.
They're not.
That's just pointless. Because you can get that in the UK pretty easily. Of course, you would have sushi in Japan, but you would have it from a proper place. But I would imagine even a supermarket bento would be... I think even a supermarket bento would be better than it would over here in the UK.
Yeah.
As good as Yo Sushi are, and I enjoy Yo Sushi, and I like dropping in for a bento on the way to work some days, but I imagine it pales in comparison to the stuff out of the Japanese supermarket.
Well, what I'm planning on doing is every morning,
I mean, there was a whole anime base
going, there's a 7-Eleven right by our hotel, so I'm thinking of stopping in there and picking up some supplies for the day, you know, like a sandwich, some snacks, and something to drink.
Yeah.
Japanese do these amazing cutlet sandwiches. Hoping to find some of them.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And dude, wash it down with some CC lemon.
So, every time I see a vending machine, I'm just going to want to buy something from it just to try it.
Well, yeah. I can't remember the name of the vending machine now. It's like a Jido Hanbaki or something. Yakuza 6 has it on all the loading screens.
Right.
So I should remember, but I don't.
Okay.
That didn't kill her. Okay. This needs to kill her, but it's fine. She's doing nothing because she's player 2. Right. It didn't count the last time, but it counted this time. Because the last hit was the character falling on the ground, which doesn't count as part of the attack. And that's what killed her the last time. That's why I didn't get the achievement. Right, so... There's like 4 left? 5 left. 4, and then the one that you get for getting them all. So, Ultimate Impact. Let's check the guide. Ultimate Impact.
Impact.
Guide. Dash dash. Right. So
I know that's a Goemon reference.
Finished with an ultimate impact. It was a glorious. A glorious reference. Right, downed strike. That one might be tricky. Because of how little health. Right, a surefire method is second controller. Setting the handicapped fully in your favor. Choosing Naruto, hit your first opponent once with a basic attack. Then perform a throw while they're down. Hit them with an extra hit when they're on the floor. Afterwards only, use throws until they have a sliver of health on the ground for you to deliver the final.
That is oddly complicated.
Right, okay. That is oddly complicated. Well, yeah, it is.
I suppose it has to be for an achievement.
Settings, handicap completely in my favor. Handicap completely in my favor. Naruto. And then I'll follow it step by step by step, exactly as it says. Opening the Steam guide every 5 seconds to check I'm doing it right. Okay. Hit your opponent once with a basic attack. Then perform a throw, and while they're down, hit them with a single extra hit while they're on the floor. So, hit them once, throw. Hit them once while they're on the floor. The character shouldn't be getting up. Fine. Whatever. I'll try my method. Oh, she didn't go on the floor!
And
Fucking
I'm
minx.
Backies.
Right, let me try it again.
Welcome, Backies. Sushi.
Welcome, Backies.
Yes.
Right.
I'm Backies with a nice
Hit once. Throw.
ham and cheese sandwich. And,
Should tap. Then perform a throw, and while they're down, use a single hit. Afterwards, only use throws until they have a slither of health and are on the ground for you to deliver the extra hit. Right, okay. Let's now use just
a
throw.
nice glass of Pepsi Max with ice cubes.
Nice.
Beep. I could hear you saying.
I said nice. It must have cut me off a little.
Yeah.
It does that.
Yeah.
So
Discord
while
can
you
be a
were
little
gone,
bit naff.
while you were gone, Sushi, me and the Abby were discussing Japanese snacks and things. We started off talking about combos, and then the Abby said not the American snacks, actually a combination of attacks, and then we got talking about our favourite flavours of combos.
I've never heard of this before.
Oh, they're like either pretzels or crackers that have like cheese in them or other flavourings, like some pepperoni pizza flavoured ones, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had the pepperoni pizza. Then
I was saying I've had
I need to visit.
One Japanese candy that I had it years and years ago. I think I could still have them sometime soon, because there's a Chinese supermarket in Swansea that sells them. It's called Hai Chew. Have you ever heard? Ever had one of these before?
Yes, I've had Hai Chew. Yeah.
Yes, I've had
Very
Hai Chew
nice.
before.
Very sweet as well.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I've had Pucho as well.
Heard that before. I have had Pocky.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I think everyone's had Pocky.
the Korean
Killed her with a throw.
equivalent called Pepero. These are really nice.
Pepero. Yeah.
In I think the Pocky snacks that we have in Chinese supermarkets in the UK, I think they're actually imported from Thailand, because if you turn the packaging around,
Yeah.
it's got Thai text.
Yeah. Anything out of my local Asian supermarket will probably be from Thailand. It's pretty much a given.
I would imagine that the proper Japanese Pocky would not have any Thai text. Hollow
Probably
Mirage
not.
says, "Hello, I've gotten to like the 4th and 3rd arc in Boruto. Honestly, anything people would say that's bad about the show honestly seems invalid past episode 14.
Sounds good. I do need to get round to it eventually, and that sounds very positive. 2, 1. Oh, fuck! No! No, 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 no. Oh! Right, okay. Try again. I followed this guide to the letter, and it's bullshit. Setting the handicap fully in your favour and choosing Naruto, hit your opponent once with a basic attack, then perform a throw, and while they're down, hit them with a single extra hit while they're on the floor. Afterwards only, use throws until they have a slither of health and are on the ground for you to deliver the final extra hit. But they don't have a slither of health. So basically, I've got to work out how much a throw takes off and judge it that way. Right, okay. Sort of almost half a bar. Yeah, there's no achievements in the Switch version. Because the Switch doesn't have achievements.
Come, Captain Crash. Come, Captain Crash.
Glad I caught a stream. You sure did. Congratulations.
Still ending at
Crash.
11, or are you going to carry on?
Full health, let's see how much it takes off. I'm going to carry on, at least until I get this achievement.
Crash, you missed out on some epic tech failure action. Tech failure action.
Yeah. That was a thing that happened. Not proud of that. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. One more is going to be too many. 1. Oh! No, it wasn't. In fact, I should have done one more.
See what Hollow's saying. Yet another reason getting the Twitch version of Pillars saved me, because the Steam version has an achievement for being a backer.
When you say backer, you don't mean the Japanese word for idiot.
Oh, probably in Kickstarter backer.
No.
A Kickstarter.
Yeah, what I just said.
Would be
Fishy, you
impossible.
backer.
Would be impossible. Speaking of Kickstarter, I heard from Pat and Mick, not Pat Sharp and Mick Brown, but Pat the NES punk and the guy who looks like Garth from Wayne's World. They were talking about some guy starting a Kickstarter to make a modification to the NES Zapper, which would allow you to play Duck Hunt on an, on an LCD screen, which sounds cool. And I hope they make something similar for later light gun games like Time Crisis and Virtual Cop and House of the Dead, because I would like to play.
There is a
baby steps, right?
There is a USB light gun that uses 2 sensors on top of your monitor, but it's not
it's
amazing.
possible to play these light gun games on an LCD through the Nintendo Wii, but it would be nice to do it on the Dreamcast and other earlier consoles as well.
Don't kill her, don't kill her, don't kill her. Should have dealt a bit more damage first. I can't believe this shit. What if I set the handicap all the other way? So then all my attacks do fuck all.
So with the handicap in your favour, didn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, the handicap is all the way in my favour, and it's... That's what the guide told me to do, and it doesn't work. It gave me the exact instructions, and it doesn't work. Right. If I do that too many times, then that's it, you know. There's not really much I can do to knock her on the ground. Let's read the guide again.
Just read it carefully.
One of the most difficult achievements to pull off, with the AI getting in the way, this requires you to finish the fight with the pitifully weak attack performed when pressing the attack button next to a downed enemy. A surefire method to get this achievement is free battle mode with a second controller. Credits to Lazy Shikamaru X on True Achievements for the method. Setting the handicap fully in your favour and choosing Naruto, first hit your opponent once with a basic attack. Then perform a throw, and while they're down, hit them with a single extra hit while they're on the floor. So hit them once, throw them, and hit them while they're on the ground. That's the first part of the step, so hit them once, throw them, hit them while they're on the ground. Afterwards only, use throws until they have a slither of health and are on the ground for you to deliver the final extra hit. But if I do too many throws, I kill her with the throw. You'll see what I mean. So, throw.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the health.
I'm gonna hit her every time she's
There's
down.
only a right little bit left.
Just to drag it down a bit. So, 2, 3. Oh. Two hits at the start should do it, I think.
Yeah, just keep adjusting it till you find what works, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's try 3. Throw. Down. Whack.
It's
Right.
because you're hitting her after the throw.
Throw.
That's what he has to do. He has to
It
throw her
says
down.
to
and
hit her after the
while
throw on
she's
the
down.
first one. I'm trying to meet it out because the original instructions were bullshit. Right. That's gonna kill her. Yes, after the first one. Let me do it exactly as the guide says. Just throwing after the first throw. And you'll see that the health bar doesn't work out the way they say. So hit once, throw, and then hit while she's on the floor. Now let's say I just do throws from here. The last throw will kill her. Well, actually, there's a little bit of health there, you see? That's not a slither of health. That is more than an extra hit will take. If I throw her here, she'll die.
Let's do a throw at them.
So... we'll see what they say in the comments. Comments aren't helpful either. Just got to keep balancing it until I'm happy. maybe one too many.
I said, just keep adjusting it until you find what works.
Yeah. I did 3 there, and 2 should do it. So, 1, 2. Let's try that. Once, and then throw. I don't know why I care so much about this achievement. I think it's because I can do this game, because I can do it and it's not too much effort. This looks promising. Nope, too little. By that much. Okay. I wonder if I can use the whiteboard to help me in any way with this.
Board? Isn't that like a,
No.
Isn't that like a, something you write on with markers? Something you write on with markers?
Yes. I have a whiteboard plugin that allows me to draw on the screen.
Yeah, that's on XSplit. Yeah, that's on XSplit.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay. I saw you use that before. I saw you use that before.
Might be too much. No. I'm gonna get it.
We're seeing a lot of close-ups of Sakura's face.
It's because I'm punching her in the face to make myself feel better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Something to take your frustrations out on.
Because Sakura actually runs plus next.
Oh, no she doesn't.
Oh, don't tell me that!
Oh dear. Am I putting Yabi in a bad mood now? For bringing up PlusNet?
Oh no, I now have someone to focus my desire to kill on. You might be doing me a favour.
Oh what?
Birds to kill rising.
Sakura also runs XSplit. That animation with Sakura's face.
Did it count as on the
looks a
wall?
bit cheesy in my opinion.
No, that didn't count as on the wall. Damn it. That might have been another achievement. At least I know how to get that achievement now. Okay, so let's try again. Run her health down to a certain amount.
That animation with Sakura's face looks very cheesy. It doesn't look very anime. It looks well, I know this is a 3D CGI graphics game, but it looks like one of these cheap, cheesy-looking CGI cartoons.
Not really. What they
It
can
looks
do.
very Miku Miku Dance Squad-y. Then again, maybe Dance Squad-y looked better than that.
Maybe when they mean with Naruto, maybe they mean with both players Naruto. It's possible that characters have got different defense numbers. I don't think that's entirely the case, but... Try it.
Alright there, Sushi.
Sushi's dying.
Down the wrong hole.
Aren't you, Sushi?
Yeah. Entertaining.
I don't know, this is a family-friendly stream. It can't go down the wrong hole.
This live stream was sponsored by Acme Cough
Kellogg's.
Syrup.
Sorry.
And welcome back, Matzo.
Welcome back to the super amazing end card no.
I hope my coughing didn't put you off.
Hit while he's down. And throw. And then throw. And then throw. And then throw. And then throw. See how much health he has left. I'm going to try doing a kick after every...
It says all the
I have a
sexy
se- I have a
women
series.
characters from Naruto, i.e. the ones that were older, the Naruto's generation, all got old and fat.
Yep, that definitely happened to Anko. Anko got fat.
In Boruto, he says.
Anko got super fat. Yeah, Anko got super fat. Did you get the achievement? I've got some achievements, not this one though. Well, Kakashi doesn't really age, does he? Kakashi's look the same from the beginning all the way to the end. Kakashi has never changed. Kakashi never changes. No, I can't do a good Ron Perlman. Just get him in to do that one next time. Yeah, there's no way. No.
Pray for the silence. Pray for the silence.
I might memory edit this.
Dreaming.
To set the opponent's health to 1. Freeze it there. Do like a throw. Or better yet, work out where the character's health is stored. Do a throw, get them onto the floor, pause the game, set their health address to 1 health, then run over and do the finishing attack. I'm going to memory edit this, because I think that's only fair at this point. You should do. I tried memory editing the timers in this game, and that doesn't work. But, this should.
Right.
If I don't get any success, I'll try it that way. The timers in this game don't work if you freeze them. They continue counting down anyway, even though they don't visibly count down. So... yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. BRB.
ERB will BRB.
Because ERB needs to restart the game to do this. Because he needs to run it windowed. Full screen off. Settings complete. Right. Cheat engine. Minimize everything else that's open except for Naruto and cheat engine. Cheat engine and Suns. Okay. Gonna do it this way because I am cheap. So I think the controller I load the game with is going to be the one that's player 2, player 1 even. So free battle mode. Yeah. So down to 1 PvP2. Right. Naruto. Right. Here's how I'm gonna do it. Right. I am first going to Alt and Tab and do a scan for an unknown value. I think that the player's health is probably stored in 4 bytes, because they don't need much more than that, really. So, it is a value that is now lower, decreased. Scan. It is decreased again. It is decreased again. Decreased again. Decreased again. 18,000 possible values. Decreased again. 17,000 possible values. Decreased again. 10,000 possible values. $4,000 possible values. I've managed to find the counter for the timer by complete accident by looking for reduced values. Managed to find the one for the counter. I don't think freezing it will work.
No.
No, it hasn't. See, that's what I mean. Like, you find the counter for the timer and it doesn't freeze. Anyway, delete this record. Right, 1,882. For something fairly low in terms of numbers. This is still a bit too much to scroll through. It's possible it's not stored in 4 bytes. But it seems like the correct place to store it to me. 4 bytes. Lower. 692. .687. I get the feeling that the health is not stored in 4 bytes. So I'll try checking another... Memory editing has crashed the game. Of course it has. It's always a risk you run. Try... Oh, this would be a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't try all types. That might be a bit of a dangerous thing to scan. Search all value types for unknown initial value. Oh! Oh, that's deadly. 2.75 million found. Right. Decreased. The previous scan is still being processed. Processing. Processing. Oh! I didn't realize I was still on the BRB screen. Right, okay.
I don't know about you, but the BRB screen was probably more entertaining than that.
Than memory editing, yeah. You're right. Let's put it this way, there's no way they cannot be storing health. 244, 254. No, that's changing while the game is paused. So that's not health. I was kind of hoping that might be health. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see. Whack, thwack. Next scan. Whack, whack, whack. Next scan. 349. Anything remotely resembling a health number? 50? Is that the timer? No. Yeah, but that's got to be more than 50 health, surely. No, don't. Right. Next scan. 160. Whack, whack. Next scan. 121. Whack, 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 whack. $121 values. $105. $104. $102. How can all these values be decreasing? $102. Next scan. Oh, I know. While the game is paused, I'll set it to unchanged value. Do it that way. 92, unchanged. 92. Right, okay.
ERB, when you put this on VOD, are you going to first download it and then edit to speed this parts that we're in right now up and add some Benny Hill music?
That's a good idea, but you've made an assumption there. I'm not putting this up as VOD.
I thought it would since you've got call-ins. The earlier...
That's not a good enough reason to keep this trash.
By the way, the earlier stream that had Annie sending us lame jokes, is that on VOD or is that gone?
It should be. It should be on VOD. All those Naruto parts should be up and viewable.
But this one's going to be an exception.
Yes, because the main story of the game's been done. This was just achievement hunting. And given how bad things got, just like, trash it. Don't tell me a character's health is literally not stored anywhere in the game's memory. That is nonsense. A game designer would tell you that that is nonsense.
By the way, did you complete Shippuden Ninja Storm?
Number 2, yes.
So that's complete.
The story mode of that game is finished. Right. Value 0.
Yes, value 0, because there's pretty much zero value.
Aha, good one. But true. I don't know what to suggest at this point. I'm just going to keep trying it a normal way.
Soy bomb streaming.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll end the stream and then I'll just watch Soy Bomb while I grind this achievement.
There's probably more value in Soy Bomb.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, wow. Burn. That burns me and it burns him. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream.